Welcome to the first ever episode of Today's Destination, Turkey. Our topic today is architecture. Now we move into our first segment. The Ottoman Empire was a major point in Turkey's history. In the early centuries, AD, BC, and even the 16th century, multiple sultans were alive and ruling through the years, each changing and impacting Turkish culture and religion. Multiple wars and beliefs spread through Turkey. One major event in Turkish history was the strong debate on Christianity that influenced multiple changes in landmarks and tradition, as well as opinions on religion. Now we move into our second segment, the Blue Mosque. Our first piece of architecture we will be focusing on today is the Blue Mosque, or, using its correct name, the Sultan Ahmet Mosque. In the past, having more war victories meant having more money, and the 14th Ottoman Sultan Ahmet I had none. Though the construction of the Blue Mosque began under his watchful eye, starting in 1609 and taking 7 years to build, finishing in 1616. Moving into the interior of the mosque, we immediately see where it gets its name from the 2,000 blue tiles inside and a total of more than 20,000 ceramic tiles, all handmade. Byzantine and Ottoman culture are incorporated into the mosque's design. The Blue Mosque is 43 meters high and 23 5/10 meters in diameter. Overall, it holds multiple chandeliers and over 250 stained glass windows. Though originally covered in gems, most of the mosque's artifacts were removed from museums. The Blue Mosque is, overall, a beautiful and historic landmark of Turkey. Now I will be telling you about the Hagia Sophia. The Hagia Sophia was originally a church but became a mosque during the fight concerning Christianity in 1453 under the orders of Sultan Mehmed II. After its construction in 360 AD by Byzantine Emperor Constantine II, the Hagia Sophia faced multiple natural and human-created disasters. After destroyed in 404 AD by an angry mob, the Hagia Sophia was rebuilt in 405 AD, destroyed again during a period called the Nike Revolt that burnt down almost half of Istanbul in 532. It was then rebuilt but damaged later on by earthquakes in 553, 557, and 558. The 558 earthquake knocked down the Hagia Sophia's dome, and a new dome was constructed, yet the whole building crumbled during a massive earthquake in 989 AD. Eventually, the Hagia Sophia was rebuilt to its former glory. The dome of the Hagia Sophia is 55 6/10 meters high and 31 24 meters in diameter. There are also many columns supporting the Hagia Sophia, the largest weighing over 70 tons. That's 140,000 pounds. Overall, the Hagia Sophia has remained an inspirational and beautiful place through many challenges and disasters. We're now moving on to segment 4, where I will be describing to you the Topkapi Palace. This centuries-old palace was once the home of many sultans. It could house up to 4,000 people at one time. Though this palace has never had to deal with major destruction since the time it was first built in 1459, aside from a fire that burned some areas of the palace, they have mainly experienced only healthy and helpful renovations made over a span of 4 centuries. Each added more space and modern, at that time period, architectural designs. Eventually, however, the sultans no longer had a need for the palace and began to stay at the Bosporus, yet many of the palace's functions were to remain, such as the imperial library, mint, etc. The Topkapi Palace has multiple courtyards and buildings that each served an individual purpose. The palace is now a museum open to tourists and citizens and lies in the heart of Istanbul. This majestic, useful, beautiful palace was a major part of Turkish history and today is teaching the world about the past. So as we can see, Turkey is a beautiful place full of incredible architecture and rich history. Thanks for watching.